Hey everyone, sorry I couldn't be with you today. Apologies for that. Our girls track and field team is at the UNI Dickinson Relays competing, so wish us luck. But I wanted to put together a quick video to kind of run you guys through what our next Power Hour advisory will look like. And that is the Monday we return from spring break. So understanding it's a crazy week, so appreciate you dialing in for this and kind of getting in grind mode for the last week before you get to enjoy a well-deserved spring break. So coronavirus or not, we're getting close. This next Power Hour will be kind of dedicated to two items. We are helping out Biddle and providing a survey for our students to take and help them out, as well as completing that career reflection that we had already started. You'll notice once I get in and show you guys the submitted reflections haven't been quite as well turned in as we would have liked. But I think after talking to quite a few students that a lot of them had started that and made some progress with it, but just hadn't uploaded it. So I'm hoping between me posting some Schoology posts this week, as well as reminders possibly from you all, that we can encourage students to get in and complete that, so that Monday we return won't be quite as much catch up as it could be. So really quickly, I just want to show you, remember, all students can access their Zello by getting to their PowerSchool, and the pop-up link at the top right corner will take them to their Zello. For staff, we access Zello from the dashboard side, which I have up here right now. My password's saved, so I can get in to see that. Everybody's dashboard looks similar, and we all have access to seeing the career reflection and submitted. So I want to show you how to get to that really quickly. So on the left-hand side, you will see the features button, and in the assignments, we can see the career reflection, which will be the first one for everyone. And everybody will have access to be able to see the description of what the students see on their side of things. And just so everybody can get a reminder of what the expectation was for that. But then we can also see all of the submissions that we currently have of students. So we can certainly control F and search those for our certain Power Hour students, or you can search by alphabet, which is last name as of right now. So if I were to look at Mackenzie Adair, who is a sophomore, I can open hers up and see that she's submitted her Power Hour reflection. And on there, we can then click that reflection and see where she's at. This is an awesome opportunity, especially if you have some students in class that maybe you're just curious about what they're thinking, if they have submitted their career reflection. So pull that up, and Mackenzie's only a sophomore, so obviously pretty early in the process of thinking about what she wants to find purpose in or passion in after high school, as that graduation story entails. But she's listed teacher as her three interests and can kind of go a little in depth, not as much as maybe we would like for a senior to be able to do, but she certainly has identified some of the things she really loves to do and likes and enjoys. And then the reflection is a little vague. She knows she needs 4 years of college, but she really thinks that she'll enjoy being a teacher. So my conversation would kind of surround that and saying, why does she think that she'll love a teacher? Aside from just liking kids, there's a lot of careers out there that could do that. So has she thought about her scheduling process for next year to think about child development, or potentially in the next couple of years a CAPS education experience, to really solidify that that's what she wants to do? And that's the point of the graduation story, is to use your guys' experience and knowledge and expertise to help some of these students move a little bit closer, or completely pivot and go a different direction. So that's what we would love for students to be able to do in that Power Hour when they return. The priority will be the Bright Bites survey, which we have also put into their Zello. So they will have access to be doing that as well. So I will show you really quickly what that looks like from a student's perspective. On the student side of things, which is right here, you can see scrolled at the bottom is the career reflection piece. And then also, which will probably be behind my video, and I can't get to that, apologies, is a link directly to the Bright Bites questionnaire. So once we get them logged in, Zello will be first priority, and then the Bright Bites will be the link to the survey that they choose to do. Outside of that, I think just making sure that you know that all teachers do have access to being able to see those assignments for all students in the career reflection. Even if you're just curious about thinking a student that you may have in class, that you just see what they've been interested in, and if they've been able to kind of put that into paper a little bit. But aside from that, that's it for me. So I really appreciate you guys hanging on for 5 minutes and wish everybody a great rest of the week. I hope to see you around. If not, enjoy your spring break. Thank you.